I had a small rapport with Jason, and he was always cool to me. I don't even know how it came out, but but he goes, Aaron, kind of like Aaron's taking care of you, right? And I was like, no, Aaron's actually never paid me once. And he goes, wait, are you shitting me? And I was like, no, sir, I'm not, and I'm not shitting you. And so he gave me extra onset.
Originally, I wanted to do 250,000, but Aaron wanted more. Greed.
And so Sean, the dad, was actually walking me out to my car. He helped me, and he goes, "Hey, Aaron, take care of you." And I'm like, "Take? What does that mean? What do you mean take care of me?" And he goes, "You got paid, right?" And I was like, "No, sir, I've never been paid, not once." And I told his dad to his face. There's always three parts to the story: Aaron's, all of us, the different people, and then the truth. Like, we don't know the full truth because we weren't privy to every single detail. You know what I mean? And the sad part is, that makes me the most sad, is Jason ain't even here to finish it. Because I know without a shadow of doubt, he would be pissed with the production value, with how long it's taken, the money. I feel like he would have finished this project and probably been rid of Aaron for good. That's my personal opinion. I don't have any proof of that. I'm saying it's just a feeling based off all these weird pieces that, like, you're uncovering, the weird whispers that I've heard in the winds, and then my own experience. I'm just saying, I think any respectable person would drop Aaron after this project for good.
And you've known Aaron for how long?
2013. And I probably haven't been on set in a couple years. So I don't want to say a full 10 years, but close enough. You know what I mean? Like, I was there for a lot of the earliest stuff. I really was. Like, the first one, I was there like all the way back to just a lot of the regular beatdowns. Several actors that Aaron's used over the years I also don't want to drop those names, but a few of them are very upset about money and things. My whole thing was, and that's why I'm like, it's small fries, but it's still relevant because it was literally from top to bottom. Even me never got paid over the years. And the thing is, I never asked. But then when stuff started really getting serious, and I knew, I didn't know how much, but I knew money was involved, right? Like, there had to have been. That's when I said, hey, Aaron, I've been doing this a long while. Like, maybe could we talk about something? Because I'm coming out here sometimes for anywhere from like 3 to 5 hours at a time. And I wasn't looking for much. Like, I'm not one of those guys. Like, I always just wanted Aaron to be fair. That's all I ever wanted. Meaning, I was telling Aaron, I'm like, dude, we got to up the quality. Like, production quality and value is huge for the fans. And so Sean, the dad, was actually walking me out to my car. He helped me, and he goes, "Hey, Aaron, take care of you." And I'm like, what does that mean? What do you mean take care of me? And he goes, you got paid, right? And I was like, no, sir, I've never been paid, not once. And I told his dad to his face. And he just kind of had this shocked look. And I don't know their relationship. I don't know how much Aaron keeps him in the dark or not. I don't know if he's in on it. You know what I mean? Like, these are all, I didn't know. But if he was in on it, he gave me a genuine shock look. And if he wasn't, then if he wasn't in on it, that was genuine. And if he was, then he's a great actor. But, and he goes, "Oh, I'm going to have to," he goes, I need to talk to Aaron about that. And I was like, well, I was like, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. Because you know better than anyone, because it's like, let's be honest, you're ripping off, 5 of the biggest companies on the planet: Marvel, Sony, Disney, like Warner Brothers. They could crucify you in 17 different flavors, bro. Because it's not, I don't know a whole lot about parody or not, but it's like, that's not pretend Batman, that's legitimate Batman. And then also Lucasfilms, like, you're fucking around with some of the biggest companies on the planet. We have zero paperwork. I never signed a damn thing with him, ever. It was all friendly in the beginning. And I said, Aaron, it's more the principle of, like, the fact that you've never paid me once. You've never even offered. Oh, yeah, my dad said something about $250. And I'm like, okay. Like, at that point, I was like, I'm dealing with someone that literally just doesn't even want to play fair. It's not like I asked for the sun and the moon. Kind of went around the block a few times. Never went anywhere, never got back to me, always ghosted me. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep looking into it. And then it got worse, because then that was before JDF really got involved. And then that really kind of upped the street cred a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, JDF obviously took that up a notch with his things. And what's crazy is, even like, I'm not Aaron, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like, I had a small rapport with Jason, and he was always cool to me. I didn't even ask for anything. He just offered it. He offered me money. I was like, well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And that's when he goes, I don't even know how it came out, but he goes, but, Aaron, kind of like Aaron's taking care of you, right? And I was like, I don't have like a real big grudge about this, but I was like, no, Aaron's actually never paid me once. And he goes, wait, are you shitting me? And I was like, no, sir, I'm not. And I'm not shitting you. And so he gave me extra onset, and I hid some of this from Aaron, because I'm like, if JDF's paying me this, And here's the thing, what's he actually going to do? I don't give a shit. Like, what are you going to do, Aaron? Come after me? So that's why I'm like, maybe it's relevant because you already have, and I applaud you seriously because I want to see Aaron take a dive. I really do because all sorts of actors, like, dude, he was shortchanging everybody the whole time. And it's like, hey, Aaron, how'd you afford your new fancy house, you piece of shit?
Everyone is wondering, like,
no movie, but there's a house with a pool when you were just living, no joke, bro, you were just living in your dad's apartment in the valley and now you have a house? Like, what the hell is that? If you're going to say that your OnlyFans girlfriend is paying for that whole shit, I'm going to call bullshit. She ain't that pretty and she's a terrible actor. I saw her on set and it was like pulling teeth watching her try to deliver those lines. But over the years, what's crazy is the whole thing was supposed to be for the fans. Like, it really was. And he goes, we said we would never be those guys where it was like, we have to be the writer, director, composer, actor, PA, first assistant. And what do you think Aaron did? Like, the moment, because Damien was always the host and Aaron was always shooting it, that was never good enough. So that's when he had to start interjecting himself at the end of the videos. Like, hi, I'm Aaron, I'm the creator. Dude, Aaron's ego is out of control. And for him to stiff that many people, and it's like, for what? All you had to do was be cool to everyone. Yes. And we would have really done something awesome. He just couldn't do it. He just couldn't be a decent fucking human. He was just a greedy bitch. Other than her fake boobs and whatever, I'm like, I don't think she's that attractive. There's no way she's pulling down that kind of OnlyFans money. There is no way. With all the money and pretend failed this, that, and the other, and like you said in your video, 25%, it's 5%. It's where's all the fucking money going, Aaron? Seriously.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
And I hope he gets crucified. I'm serious. And here's the thing about that Russian dude. Last I heard from Aaron's mouth himself, the dude's a quadriplegic or something, and he does it all like blowing into a tube or something. I'm like, wait a minute, you're messing with a paralyzed dude or whatever from Russia, and you're not even paying him the right way? This is from the horse's mouth. I don't remember if it was quadriplegic or paralyzed, but apparently he's like, yeah, and unless Aaron's, and here's the thing, because we all know Aaron's a good storyteller at this point, unless he was just like, yeah, I'm helping this dude out. He's really great, disabled, I help him pay his bills for his mom, and maybe that's all a story. But Aaron straight up told me the dude was disabled.
Yeah, from what I hear, he is disabled.
Like, I really do hope, honestly, this thing you're on, I don't know if it's called an expose or what, but keep bringing the heat. Like, I'm serious. Like, there's people on set, myself, or not anymore. I'm not trying to, I don't know Kevin Porter enough, but it makes me wonder, why doesn't Kevin Porter, how many bridges are you going to burn just to like move out of your dad's apartment? Like, there's other, like, get a real job then.
The thing about getting a real job, it sounds good, but when Kickstarters and using fans' money is
sure.
you're not getting that real job.
No, you're going to go after the fucking golden egg is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
If we can make 250 grand, but he knows the movie's only going to cost 20, where do you think the rest went? So like even all that stuff you said, where it's like, or I don't know if you said, but again, I'm paraphrasing, where it's like, just take 100 and something, even, okay, so you worked for a year. But right now on Legend of the White Dragon, apparently there's also some sort of private financier, who I didn't remember the name.
Christian.
Possibly, yeah. That Aaron he's pissed about his acting, so he just keeps reshooting it. And I'm like, actually, you know what? He probably already has the shots he needs. He's probably just jacking that money.
Oh, yeah. So even Dinesh was like, what Aaron does is says, hey, I need more money for XYZ shoot. And in reality, he doesn't. And he
pockets it.
Aaron's on a whole different level, my man. So, but it's all real, 100% from my mouth. And I'm not here again. What little fees I would have is nothing compared to what you're talking about. That's why I'm like, man, my shit's probably small peanuts at this point. But even the small stuff, even the small stuff, you couldn't even take care of the small people. Are you fucking shitting me? I just wanted to help and sort of also simultaneously be left alone because I really believe in what you're doing. I'm serious. Like once I watched that, I literally went, finally someone's about to just fucking rain down hell on this dude. And
what was the first piece of content you saw?
The deleted live stream. So Aaron deleted live streams on Jason David Frank blames Kyle Higgins.
Oh, yes.
Dude, to hear even Jason say like, Aaron wants half, are you shitting me? Or whatever he said, I'm like, bingo.
Yeah. And so every time Aaron goes live and he tries to justify that he wanted half, he'll delete the live stream.
I can't raise $4 million and pay you $2 million. What the is that? That's dumb. You know what I mean? Like if I got 500, he wants At $500,000, even a $500,000 budget, he wants $250,000.
Because when the budget was a lot smaller, I was saying, we would definitely need half.
Got him.
Saying, wants half. That's true.
We fucking got him. We got $4 million. He takes $2 million to direct.
He'll say
And for
that.
him to say like he was best, like I'm telling you, what little I saw on set, look, maybe acquaintances, maybe even coworkers, but best friend vibes, I didn't catch that. And as a person that has done my job as long as I have, like I never once observed best friend. I didn't see side hugs and jumping after a rap. You know what I mean? I didn't see none of that. I saw people that were maybe working together for sure, but for him to be like, and then God, when he was like, I probably should have been there because maybe he'd still be here. Oh, shut the fuck up! Literally.
Oh my God. So like
When I saw that in your video, I was like, oh, Aaron, you're gross, bro. You are gross.
so like what was
So
the
yeah,
What was the vibe on set like? Was he well revered?
no.
did other
And he was always panicked. We got to go, like this, that, and the other. And I'm telling you, watching watching on one of the shoots, watching his girlfriend try to act, I was just, a few of us literally had our thumbs in our eye sockets, like, oh, yikes, she can't even deliver. And he's like, I don't know what her line was, but it was just like, it was delivered in such a weird, like, oh no, like, what are you, fucking Scarlet from Gone with the Wind? Like, what are you doing? Just act the way you're supposed to act. Like, all he does is sell story after story after story.
And how long do you think? How long do you think people have been like waiting on his downfall, or maybe not his downfall necessarily, for just him to get exposed?
like has it
This is all a guess, but I started noticing the interest. Definitely, I would say after the last, like before White Dragon took off, but like after, that's when the interest I feel, from what little I know, again, I'm not super deep in the club, okay? Like from what little I know, it was sort of after the last couple really successful ones, like the Bison one, which was really neat. I mean, there was a lot of great talent on set for that one. I would say after that, like that's when I started getting just my weird shit radar was going off, that's for sure.
And how was it? How was Jason David Frank all the times you met him?
He was always cool to me. He was always a decent person. Like we would just, I wasn't there. Now me and my line of work though, like I don't kiss actors' asses. You're just a human that has a high profile job. So I just treat you like a human. Like treat me like a human, I treat you like a human. And I felt like we both had that kind of understanding. So I did have his number. I'm not trying to be his best friend, but he was always cool to me. Now I will admit, now knowing what we know, obviously hindsight with his death, like, yeah, you could kind of see that because I've dealt with some of this, like you could kind of see that he was down in life a little bit. Like he wasn't sobbing or nothing, but you just got that vibe that he was dealing with shit.
Any last message you want to like the fans or maybe other actors who are scared to come forward?
I personally think that this is all just a really big one person that literally all you had to do was be decent, and you just couldn't. Like you took something that could have been really pure and awesome for the fans, and you turned it into your little cash cow is what you did. The other things that I would say to either the fans, if you're disappointed, you need to start speaking your mind, because something's off for a project to take this long, all this kind of money going sideways, this, what, and the other. It's like, where's the money going, Aaron? Where's the money going, and what you're using it for? Oh, I'm sorry, you're swimming in it, literally, at your house. Like, let's just be honest. Like, that's where it went. Like, I think if Aaron thinks he's fooling anyone, he's oblivious. Like, he is drinking his own Kool-Aid for far too long. So,
Well, he does delete comments and block people who offer any type of level of criticism.
oh, for sure. Why would he want that? Why would he want that? Because all it's going to do is expose what he's doing. Like, that's the thing is, if this many people know that something's up, something is up. Even if we don't have the full story yet and it's starting to come out, I think we all know at this point, Aaron's day is coming.
If there was one actor who you think should come forward, who would it be?
Oh boy. Well, obviously Jason's not with us. I don't know, because I don't know enough about that particular side. Meaning I was never privy to
you had to hear
financial
some type of
Rumors, though, of people maybe getting screwed over, maybe not having a pleasant experience with Aaron?
No, actually, because for the longest time I stayed out of it. Like once I knew my stuff was just like I knew I was getting used, I just backed the hell off, and I knew deep down that karma was coming for him. So I really did distance myself. That's the truth. Like, I hear bits and pieces, but nothing of that type of quality. You know what I mean? So like, I can't really, in full honesty, like I don't want to be an Aaron. I don't want to sit here and make up shit that's not real. If I don't know, I don't know. And if I do, I don't mind sharing. But this part, I really don't know like who should come up. I just feel like if any of the actors got fucked over, you should say something. What's Aaron going to do to you? Absolutely nothing. So if you're out there and you know you got fucked over, then you should say something, because it's when you don't. What is that saying? The only thing that is required for evil to basically succeed is for good people to do nothing. You might like I don't know the exact saying, but that's paraphrased. Like that's literally true. Like if you don't say something, then how is he ever going to be held accountable? And he's accountable to a lot of people. He's accountable to these people that he, you know, whether it's not true employment or not. The point is, you employed them, you asked them to be on your project. He's accountable to them. He's definitely accountable to the fans. He has fucked over so many fans, it's not even funny. Like the fans should be literally burning down the internet for Aaron. So all I'm trying to say is, dude, the work you're doing out there, I'm with it. I will be paying attention for sure now that I watched that one. And like I said, that was sent to me, and then the whole time I'm just watching it going, holy shit. Like, holy shit. Like you had all these rad sound bites with Jason's own voice. It's like, this is so bad that it's like I grabbed my popcorn. Like I had to go get my popcorn because I'm like, I am here for this.
Well, I would
Where's
say,
my popcorn?
The beauty of me is I'm not trying to build a relationship with him or any other body, or worried about getting invited to conventions or cover conventions. I'm just solely here to provide information to the fans, and that's it.
whether it be good or bad.
Well, and that's the vibe I got from the video, where I was like, dude, this dude's actually just trying to be solid to the fans. Because, like, what good is it being an actor if no one knows you exist? So I love actors that know you only have this job for one reason: the fans. Because without them, you are just some dude on a stage cosplaying. That's it. Or some woman or whatever. So without the fans, you are nada. And I don't really know where Aaron's game plan was. Let's fuck over the fans and the employees, and this is going to be great. That's your game plan?
Well, we'll see what happened.
You greedy bitch.
Any thoughts on Legend of the White Dragon getting released?
I haven't seen shit, and I don't care. I will not be one of, like, there is no way in hell when that comes out, under how many views it has, I ain't going to be one of them.
All right. Well, look, man.
And that's sad. And that's sad because, again, I wasn't his bestie or nothing like that, but I had a lot of respect for Jason, for him to be battling as long as he has with all his demons, literally just trying to make fans happy. It reminded me in a similar way of like the reason Robin Williams was such a comedian was because he was so broken inside.
True.
And he has quotes out there where it's like, I do this because all I want to do is make people not feel what I'm feeling. And Jason had been doing that even since I was a kid. I'm an 80s kid, so like when that first came out, I was only like 9 or 10. So, dude, I was a Green Ranger fan for sure. And it's just like, and he stayed with the franchise for so long because, dude, all these kids, all these fans, like, grew up, he was one of their heroes. So it was an honor to work with him. I wasn't his bestie, but I did get to be around him just a little bit, and I never had one negative interaction with him. Like, he was always super tight.